I had a really interesting experience last week. It was something that I'd heard happen to others, but it's never really happened to me. And I was running out of patience as to whether anything like that would, or whether people were just sort of telling porkies. But then, last week, total game changer come across, and I wasn't really going to make a video about this until sort of today, when I thought, actually, I'm going to blog it in some sense and hold it as some kind of diary, and also just to share the story. So, as a collector, we spend a lot of our time on this hobby, and most of the time it's research, it's looking for the next thing we want to add to our collection. It is bolstering what we've got, and it borders on obsession. Whether it's steelbooks, whether it's pictures, movies, statues, busts, books, whatever it is you collect, the concept's still the same. Now, not everybody has got an infinite wallet or purse that will allow them to buy whatever it is they want at the drop of a hat. So when we're looking for that next thing in our collection, it's not always simple as just going and finding it and buying it. Some of these things have really high price tags. Sometimes it's unjustifiable, sometimes it isn't. Supply and demand, these things aren't being made anymore, these discontinued products. The only people that now have these things are resellers, or people who've got it in their own collections. So based on what people are looking for, that will determine the price. And I've heard a lot of stories previously to this video and what happened last week, where people would say they'd come across somebody who was selling something where they either weren't aware of what the value was or just wanted to get rid of it. And it's never happened to me before. So I was flicking through the marketplace last week on Facebook, and I was just having a look and seeing whether there was anything out there I could put in the man cave. And I came across something that was quite special. At least I think it's quite special, and judging by the way the market is right now, I think a lot of other people think the same thing. So I found this item, and it was up for sale for 4 or 5 times less than what they generally sell for on eBay. They're not that well found out on other marketplaces, common places like the Facebook marketplace or Pre-Loved or Gumtree, Spock, anywhere like that. And I found this, and when I saw the price, it was staggering. It was a quarter, maybe a fifth of the general asking price. Some of these items, asking prices were up to 8 or 9 times. See, when I saw the price of this, I was quite shocked. And the first thing you think is it a knockoff? Is it genuine? Is it fake? And after a long conversation with the fella I was talking to on the marketplace, it turned out that he was aware roughly of what it was actually worth, but wasn't interested in going through the rigmarole of postage, listings, waiting a week, see what the maximum bid was, and all other stuff that plenty of resellers have to go through. He just wanted to get rid of it. He was clearing space. He'd had a long period in lockdown where they were going for every room in the house, and they were getting rid of the stuff they didn't want. Made sure he was happy with the money. He was, and I paid him. This is what I got. Now, obviously, not everyone's going to know what this is. This was made in 2009. It is the Xbox 360 version of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, but this is the Prestige Edition. It's incredible. It is incredible. I paid £35 for this. People are buying them. These are sold prices on eBay. Anything between £100 and £150. There are a few that are a bit less than that. And I suppose it's just luck of the draw in the auction, isn't it, as to when you buy. But generally speaking, at least £100. At least. And I was really surprised. And looking on eBay now, unless you've got a start-off bid, which has been a free bid, so they've started with no reserve price, starting price is a minimum of £100. Some of them are even asking for £200. The £200 price is generally on a sealed box. It's never been opened since 2009 when it was released. Just like this one. Absolutely amazed. I was absolutely amazed. I'm always looking for a bargain, but I never thought I'd ever come across a bargain like this. I'm unsure what to do with it at the moment. Inside, it's got a fully working set of night vision goggles. There is no bloke on the face of the planet that would ever not want a fully working set of night vision goggles. There isn't. Especially if you're a Call of Duty fan. You already like playing soldiers. I do. night vision goggles. The second I brought this box home, before common sense kicked in and decided not to rip it open straight away, was I'm going to close all the curtains, switch all the lights off, and I'm going special forces through my house. Hand pistol and everything. And then I decided not to. But fully working night vision goggles, £35. Other things in it you get. So you get the hardened edition, the Steelbook of Modern Warfare 2. Sorry about the light. It's a DVD size Steelbook now, which is a problem. Over on there, on the wall, it's just Blu-rays. So I can't really display that without you looking a bit weird. A couple of other things you get in here. You get an art book. You get a download code for Call of Duty Classic on Xbox Live Arcade. I'm hoping a few people remember Xbox Live Arcade. It's not that old. This kind of thing. This is great. And you also get Soap, who's one of the main characters in this game. You get a mould or sculpt of his head to rest the goggles on. This is really incredible. And I don't know what to do with it. I sort of, as a famous DC villain says, I'm like a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do if I caught one. And I've caught something that I never thought I'd get my hands on. I've got it, and I'm not sure what to do with it. I'm going to think about it, but I really wanted to share that it actually happens. The cynicism is gone now. I was saying, you always hear about that happening to other people, and it happened to me finally. I think most of that is going to be down to patience, just allowing time, keeping your eye on things, because I think sometimes we all, as collectors, in whatever sort of collecting we do, we fall for the buzz sometimes. There's a huge buzz rightly created around a lot of these items, and we go crazy for them, and we have to own them. But a couple of things that we're starting to learn now is hard to find steelbooks is a big one for me. I love steelbooks. It's one of my main things I love to collect. And there are some steelbooks that were out there that were really expensive. Perfect example would be Interstellar. I love that film. I really want the steelbook. It ain't cheap, and I ain't paying £40 for a pre-owned steelbook. Even if it is still sealed, I'm not paying £40 for it. I am not doing it. Now we've got manufacturers and retailers relaunching the same product. So I've pre-ordered the Interstellar one that thankfully has been relaunched for $16.99, I think it was. I think sometimes patience is key. It doesn't always work that way. I know this. Perfect case in point again is, I don't think I'd ever buy Hot Toys brand new, except in one instance so far, and that's the Mandalorian Beskar Deluxe one. I had to buy that. I'm pretty confident once that's released it will sell out and it will increase in price. So buying a cheaper one further down the line could be difficult. The Mandalorian for me is one of my favourite TV shows I've watched in a very long time, and the Hot Toys statue looks epic. So that is another reason why sometimes the patience won't pay off. I've been a bit predictive about it, but I'm confident that that's what's going to happen. And either way, I don't buy them very often, so it's a splurge once in a blue moon. But patience, keep looking, keep watching, watch the items on eBay. Some of the steelbooks I've bought from eBay I've watched them and ended up buying them for half the price with a best offer, because it wasn't selling. 2 weeks down the line, it was still up for sale. There was no one watching it except me. And I put an offer in at 50% of what the initial asking price was. And I've won it because the person wanted to get rid of it again. Some people will refuse to part with it because it means either too much to them, or they know they'll eventually get that kind of money. But some people don't. And using that patience, things like this happen. I can't believe I've got that collector's set. I'm unsure what I'm doing. I'm really unsure at the moment. What I'll do is I'll put some slides up. You can have a look at the box from the outside, and I'll put an image I get from the internet just showing what the contents look like as they're out there. Maybe I'll do an update if there's something substantial I decide to do with it, but right now I'm leaving it with its tape on, just to avoid stupidity. One thing, over on my Instagram, Odinson Ant, same as the YouTube channel, if you find my page there and follow, look for the post with this Doctor Strange Q-Fig on it. Find the post. There's instructions there on how you can enter the giveaway to win this. It's nothing major, but it's free. I'll even pay you postage. there's terms and conditions in the description of the post. Have a look on there, follow the rules, give me a follow on Instagram, and do what the post says, and maybe you could win it. I will be launching a giveaway probably once a month. I'll maybe ramp it up a bit. I've got some duplicates or some stuff I don't use anymore. I'll give it away to you guys. Please like, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. Feel free to fill out the comments. Tell me your stories about things you found like this. Tell me about the grails or the stuff you found at a bargain price and you didn't know what to do with it either once you got it. Let me know what you think. Next video is probably going to be an unboxing of another deluxe edition steelbook I bought. That was posted a couple of days ago. I'll put that onto the channel the beginning of next week maybe. Anything else comes up, I'll chuck it on our channel. This is going to evolve and learn as we go on, so until we get some sort of structure in there, I'll be uploading at least every Monday, and anything in between, great.